Here's the thing. Here's my final, not final, but here is my pitch for YouTube Premium. Here's the deal. YouTube Premium, they list all these like great features of YouTube Premium. So for people that don't know, YouTube Premium, it's $12 a month. You don't get ads. That's like the main thing.
The main pitch.
You also get YouTube Music, which is like whatever.
You also get to shut your phone. You get to lock your phone and the video still plays.
Which is hilarious that that's a feature. You can lock your phone and the video still plays. You can lock your phone and the audio still plays. You can also download videos to be viewed later, which is actually really nice. I use that a lot, especially when I know for sure I want to watch a video and it's like full quality and I want to watch it like uninterrupted with like no buffering. Like let's say Peter McKinnon puts out like a really cool video that I know is going to be epic and cinematic. I'll download it so that I know I can watch it at any point and like not be like, the fucking Wi-Fi is out or like, just some bullshit. And then it's also great for planes. It's great for times like the other day when we were in the freaking doctor's office and there was no service. I was watching some videos that I had downloaded, like some of my favorites, like some ones that I know I can repeat watch. So anyways, those are great features. Here is the killer feature that no one is talking about. You can make money as a creator from YouTube Premium revenue even when your video has limited ads.
It's true.
So like
it'll say limited ads, and then in the bottom of the parentheses, it's like except YouTube Premium.
Except for YouTube Premium. So if you are a person who likes watching edgy content and your creators that you watch all the time are constantly complaining about getting demonetized, the biggest thing you can do to help them is to sign up for YouTube Premium, because they can still get paid on videos that aren't monetized, because then the money is not coming from advertising revenue. It's coming from the actual users. Now, granted, YouTube doesn't really release how much money they're paying out of that $12 to creators. Who knows if it's half? Who knows if it's 75%? No one knows. They haven't released any numbers on that, and it's very, very vague. But the bottom line is
something. It's
something. And you also get all these extra perks. Like, I don't give a fuck about the extra YouTube premium like shows that they make. Like, I actually don't watch those.
They're so overproduced, I kind of don't care. Like,
yeah, it's like I'll go to Netflix.
Like, I was watching, so I normally am a big fan of like the Vsauce videos, and specifically Vsauce 3. Like, I love Jake's videos, and he, without YouTube originals, has like these really great series. And then I saw he had one on a YouTube original. I was like, oh, I can't wait to check this out. I watched a few minutes and I was like, too overproduced. It's too overproduced. It feels like they're on a set. It feels like they've got like a goofy script. It feels like there's like the wrong kind of cameras that are just
because you're just adding too many
whatever.
cooks to the kitchen, dude. Like Jake making a video by himself, it's him and his creative vision. And then as soon as you add all these cooks to the kitchen, you're adding in all these other voices and other things that you really wouldn't want.
Too many cooks.
Too many cooks.
Goodness.
But yeah, like that's the bottom line. It's like, dude, the killer feature of YouTube Premium is that your favorite creators are still supported. And like, granted, you can go and support everyone's Patreon. Like, we have a Patreon. Like, you can go support us there. Like, please do. But at the end of the day, I have like 30 people that I watch on YouTube like pretty regularly. What am I going to do? Like, go subscribe to all 30 of them on Patreon and like blah, blah, blah. No, like, I'm just not going to do that. The thing is YouTube, it's a beautiful thing because at the end of the day, you can still make money on YouTube as a nobody. You can start from nothing and make something, and you can make millions. You can make a lot of money. But YouTube's making it really fucking hard because you have to stay in this small little sliver of a lane where you can't make stuff that's made specifically for kids, but you can't swear and you can't talk about edgy stuff and you can't. It's like this fucking sterile zone that
I would call it PG-13.
It's barely. It's like PG, dude. Because like PG-13, you can still say shit and stuff, right?
Yeah,
and you can still like show boobs like once.
No,
you know, like,
I think R-rated you can show boobs. I think
you get one F-bomb in PG-13.
In PG-13, you can say the F word once. I think you can also make like sexual innuendos.
Maybe. I still think though, like there's a lot of creators that I would say probably are PG-13 and they're still getting demonetized. Like, I think really it's like that PG, like the ultimate.
How about
example,
we call it PG? We'll call it PG-10.
Yeah, whatever.
We'll call it PG-11.
The thing is the content that is late night shows, because They're not even really acting anything out. They're just like talking to camera, but they can't swear, but they can still kind of make some innuendos and they can make some edgy jokes, but it's like it's without breaking any of the rules of NBC and stuff. So YouTube is like, cool, if it's good enough for television, it's good enough for us. Hit him on the trending page, boys. Like, they literally just promote the fuck out of all of those late night shows.
Late night shows have...
And it's cancer.
Taken over... Just completely taken over.
They're glorified YouTubers at this point.
The trending page. And it's like, I came here to watch YouTube, not to watch these late night people. I don't care about these late night people, because if I cared about these late night people, I'd watch these late night people. Get them off my friggin' platform.
Yeah, like, they're the worst. Like, honestly, I don't mind Seth Meyers. I think he's funny. I've liked Seth Meyers from the SNL days. I don't mind Jimmy Fallon, even though he laughs way too much. And I still think he's, like, funny. I hate Jimmy Kimmel and I hate James Corden. They're both so fucking annoying. And they both have terrible takes. Like, it's just, like, Jimmy Kimmel's takes on stuff, it's just, like, so bad and so cringe. And, like, I just can't deal. It's just awful.
Today's podcast is brought to you in part by YouTube Red.
Yeah, I know, right?
But also, fuck you, YouTube.
Yeah, but the thing is YouTube.
I call it YouTube Red. YouTube Premium.
Yeah, and it used to be called YouTube Red. Like, the thing is I think,
and no one knew what it was.
I pay for YouTube Premium because I don't like to watch ads and I like to support the creators, and I can still feel good about doing that. Like, I know that even when my favorite creators are like always complaining about getting demonetized, like, I'm still supporting them by watching their videos, and I don't have to watch the ads. Like, I don't want to watch the ads. Like, I don't mind paying a little bit. Granted, I don't like pay for a lot of other subscription services. Like, I don't have Netflix. Well, I do, because anyways, like I have my parents' login. Like, who doesn't have their freaking parents' login?
Right.
But you know what I mean? Like, I watch mostly YouTube, and if you're a person that watches primarily YouTube and you don't have YouTube Premium, like, that's the killer feature for me, is that you can still support your peeps without having to, like, actually pay them, which is fine. Like, I don't mind the actual payment method. Like, I like Patreon. I like stuff like that. But, like, come on. Like, it really is the new wave. And,
when
like,
it's an all-in-one thing.
Yeah, it's all in one. It's like, you don't have to worry about it. And yeah, I just wish YouTube would promote it that way, because they never talk about that. They literally on the page for YouTube Premium, it's not a feature, but that is the #1 feature.
I think what the move is, and we've known this from the beginning, and I think a lot of people are catching on, is you almost have to assume that YouTube ads are not going to pay you. You almost have to assume that you're not going to get monetized. I mean, pre-Adpocalypse 1, honestly, it was, you could totally rely on that. Like, David Dobrik was talking about how he was making $250,000 a month just from AdSense, and then Adpocalypse happened and it got real strict, and then now he's making like $200 a month. And then
literally 200.
He had to branch out and create his own merch line, and then start working with places like SeatGeek, and he has to work with Chipotle, and he has to find ways to
integrate brands
and do alternative income streams. And you really have to just diversify yourself. And I think it's just like YouTube is almost turning into Instagram, in the sense where it's like, on Instagram, you know, you do or say something that they don't like, they'll shadow ban you. Or you do or something they say you don't like, they'll delete your posts. And it's like, Instagram has never paid anybody, and I doubt they're ever gonna pay anybody.
No, hell no.
They'll be like, nah, fuck you. You pay us.
Facebook.
You pay us.
They're like, we're the fire hydrant. You're lucky to even be on our platform for free.
Yeah, exactly. And then you have to find ways to use Instagram as a funnel to your other income streams. And I think YouTube is turning into that right now, where, I mean, there's so many problems that it's like YouTube is just shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over and over again, where they're trying to appeal to the advertisers, which they do well, but they piss off their creators.
The thing is, too, is I don't ever see YouTube going away. I could see YouTube going away for, quote unquote, YouTubers, like creators that are like specifically making videos for an audience on the entertainment side.
I think a lot of the mainstream people are just moving their content over. That's all they're doing.
To YouTube?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they're just taking their TV stuff and putting it on YouTube.
But what I'm saying is I don't ever see a place other than YouTube to put like a how-to video. Like YouTube is also like the thing is so much of YouTube's traffic has nothing to do with like quote unquote YouTubers.
That is 100% true. It's a
they're the
search
second
engine.
most searched. They're the second biggest search engine in the world, second to Google, and they're owned by Google. So like they basically own search. So the thing is YouTube's never going to go away as far as that. Like the utility of YouTube is amazing. Like I can search how to do something and I can probably find a video of someone doing that. Like the usability of YouTube in that sense is insane.
I mean, I've optimized all the Wheels to Walking videos for search.
100%.
I mean, they rank in search, so you can type in like wheelchair, insert the blank, or how to blank, blank, blank in a wheelchair. And it's like, my videos will be first.
They rank, yeah.
So
and
it's
I've
like,
actually been, the past couple weeks, I've been going back through my back catalog and optimizing my old podcast, because when I first started my podcast, it was audio only. It wasn't on YouTube at all. And then when I switched over to Libsyn, there was an option to basically like mass upload all of my clips as a video, but just with like a static image. So it's basically, once you click into the video, you're like, oh, it's not a video, but like it's still searchable and it still helps with like SEO things. So I've been going back and like adding tags, because none of my videos even had tags, because it was just a bulk upload. It had a title and description, and the description was formatted awfully, and there was no tags. And also my thumbnails weren't optimized either, because they were all square.
Yeah.
So all the thumbnails have like black bars on the side. It's like terrible. So I've been going back into my back catalog, because I'm realizing that there are some of these people that I had on my podcast that are still like quote unquote relevant, and people are still searching for them.
Yeah.
And even like with your video, like I went back and changed the title of our first podcast. I changed it to like Richard Corbett's first podcast ever or something, because that's something that someone might actually search, versus like progress, not perfection. Richard Corbett,
47.
episode 47. Like no one's searching episode 47. No one's like they might search though, what was the first episode that Richard Corbett was ever on, or something like that. And then that will come up. So like, it's really cool to be able to like, that was like one of the biggest reasons why I started my podcast in the first place, was I kind of wanted to like feature and showcase and create an archive for all these cool people that I knew and stuff like that. But it's cool to be able to have name recognition where people are searching for this person, and then they're like, oh, what's the Andrew Deitch podcast? Oh, and then they might go back and check out my show or whatever.
Hope you enjoyed that clip. If you want the full episode, you can click right here. If you want to subscribe, click here. If you want more clips, we got 2 more right over here.